What's up, peoples? It's a terraformer playing Luigi's Fight for the Mushroom Kingdom, and yeah, just select the game there, buddy. Yeah, so I don't really have a good reason why I started playing this again. I just kinda did. I was like, I could record this, and I could probably just beat it in one sitting, and then just upload it while I am not, I'm AFK. And, yeah, that didn't kind of work out so well. I kind of forgot the length of these levels. So, I mean, with the exception of the last video I did today, it really went surprisingly well. Like, I haven't touched anything SMBX since probably Maggle X2 level. So there's that, and that that kind of just happened, and then before that there wasn't much. So you could speed run this SMBX episode, question mark. I have my doubts now because after watching the videos with the warps, I mean, they look pretty cool and all. There's one right above my head, in fact, but I need to set up key ingredient. Look at me. I knew it was there. I'm a bloodhound for secrets. That's such a lie. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I realized that bosses don't get skipped. And bosses, well, the boss basically the bosses or boss or whatever that I see prior to the one in the last episode I recorded were alright, but it's a matter of making them quick, I guess, but also it's a matter of just getting myself to want to record this entire game without using the warps, because it kind of doesn't seem fair to use the warps, but at the same time, these levels are gigantic. Like, I get that the whole SMBX community as a whole has a tendency, like, that's a level right there. In my mind, that was a lot. Well, maybe not so much this level. Well, yeah, this level. All the levels. I mean, where the midpoint is pretty much a level, and like they go on, and I know that the standards and like the tower, the biases, and you gotta make your hacks like these. It's not hacks. This isn't a hack. I can't say it's a hack. But you gotta make them like these super crazy long levels. And I guess for the most part, it's alright. But there is some issues that I had at times. But really with lengths like this and the one checkpoint, because this was before Lua and friends, and some people just don't know how to use it, myself included, and yeah, so it's like there's not necessarily, and even say the person does, I never really noticed that. I like how the baseballs are slowed down by the water. I should have fast forwarded this, but as you can see, it wasn't like the best editing job in the world. It's kind of just slapped together. Yeah, it's done. So, yeah, long levels. What was I saying? Oh, like there's no, like they could use the Lua and still not really add the checkpoints or add them to begin with. But there's something about the level lengths that it's just got me on edge the entire time, and I don't know if that's really necessarily the feels that I want. So it's like, it's not just one feeling, it's multiple feelings, so you gotta say feels for plural. And yeah, like it's a nice looking it's nice looking, and I can certainly appreciate the graphicals and the sheer amount of size of level, because you could fit every level that I've ever made inside a single level here, and I can certainly respect that. But something about the level design, like, it kind of doesn't have, the levels don't really have an identity. They just kind of gigantic and go on, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but actually that's kind of, oh, this right here, I was not pressing things. This just kind of happened on its own, and it kind of has to do with the warp, I think that's the whole reason that it does that. It could be wrong, but, like, you gotta collect a certain combination of coins or something. I didn't really read the annotations too well. But if you collect the coins in a certain way, then you can scroll the screen down. Like, that coin would have to be last. Like, if you just collect it, you die. But if you collect it in a certain order, then it scrolls down, you get, like, a Hammer Bro suit. It's pretty neat. Like, there's a lot of touches like that, but it's things you're not really gonna see in normal gameplay. So, like, take that however you will. Like, there's a lot of neat touches, but probably not gonna experience them unless you watch a video. And dude won't release the World 8 warps, because there's only 3, and most of the levels don't have warps, but man, I'd still like to see them. just saying, send them privately to me if for some reason you are watching this, but I don't think you are, because then I was like, ooh, it said things that, you know, it's neither here nor there. But actually, it, sort of what I was saying was kind of a way that, I think it was raocow described Anakitty levels. Like, they kind of don't have an identity, or was it Virus? Now I'm kind of confused. They just kind of exist, and they're hard, and I'm pretty sure it was Virus, actually. Maybe. No, he only played like 2 of it. Whatever. Someone said these words. It wasn't me. Like, a professional level design critiquer. That's not a title I can give myself. Said these words, so these are not my words, so they can be taken a little more strongly, which, you know, I should probably be a little more something, but whatever. That's the words I said. So, I like that Chuck is here. He is around and existing, but he only takes 1 bop to the head, so that's a little disappointing and underpowered of him, really. So, wow, that's like 8 minutes in, and I'm pretty sure I said a lot of things I had to say, or at least for this video. Because, you know, most of the levels just kind of go, they come and they go. Well, they stayed a while, and a little bit of overstaying their welcome, but yeah, they just kind of went. I didn't die a whole lot until the last video, where I died a lot, but mostly due to a boss. So, that's the interesting thing. Like, the level design here, I don't get an Anakitty vibe anymore, because I did play this dude's hack a while ago, Bowser's something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was incomplete, or mostly complete or something. I don't know. I kind of, kept going back and forth of not playing for reasons. Like, I'd get stuck or something, and then I start recording again without the commentary, and I got to, like, a sky world place, and there was a ghost house. And in this ghost house, you needed 5 dragon coins to pass a barrier. there was no midpoint. So if you collect all the dragon coins and then go past this barrier, and then you die past the barrier, you're stuck. And you have to go back to your last save if you're not saving on the overworld. And that is what happened to me. Apparently I ended up replaying it at some point, but I didn't record it after that. But that hack, and the whole reason I played it, was because it was very stylized in the level design, at least. It was Anakitty stylized. And even this guy said that he admitted to it, which I don't know if I should be saying that. Is that wrong to say? I'm just having a discussion here. I'm not really like judging the dude. It was kind of the whole reason I played his hack to begin with, which is weird. But you know, like, so definitely in that regard, he has improved and come to his own in the styles and the grapicals too. Also another hack that kind of relates to is like the Chaos Islands series. There's just like 2 or 3. One of them like doesn't exist or something. Something like that. You still got the background though from Flamestag, which was used in Luigi's Adventure 3, OSC, and probably the other one. Man, I am a ROM hack nerd. Also, Bloodhound for secrets. That's where it is. But you need the freeze cracker to stun an enemy with your icicles and stand atop the frozen remains. Or probably there's another way, I don't know. But that's the way that was utilized. All man spoilers. So, like, where was I going with any of this? Oh, well, it's interesting the coincidence that even though there's like a distinct difference now, it's still like, yes, there's still the relationship in a way. But I don't know, like, there's a lot of secrets, there's a lot of pathways, but I feel like the levels are just too damn big and long and gigantic and huge that, like, there's this whole bottom path that I never explored, and I feel bad. I want to think I should want to explore it, but part of me is just like, just get on with the level, and I don't know. I don't know, like, I guess it's mostly just the size of the level, then, I don't know, but there is that. Wow, I just ran out of things to say. Oh, this is Luigi fight, and it's like a statue of, oh, it's Waluigi, whoops. Like, these boss battles are weird. Like, this is maybe the second boss to do this sort of thing, because I know another boss did this back when I was first LPing this, where it's like you'd have like a floating switch around and you have to hit it. I mean, it's not bad, it's like, I don't know, it's weird to me. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm fighting a thing as much as fighting with the arena, if that makes any sense. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. I don't know, I'm spouting opinions and stuff. Those things confuse me for the longest. I still don't know exactly what sprite it is, but like every time I'd encounter it, I'd be like, I gotta spin jump on this, or else I'm gonna get hurt, and really you could do whatever. I'm pretty sure one of the times I just kind of walked into it, and it was alright. Now here, I'm just like there's blocks here, there must be a use for it. No, that didn't work the first 2 or 3 times, Terraformer. Just go on with your life, just jump. Yeah, I'm still spin jumping. I don't even think I figured that out until like the 3rd episode. So, I think that's kind of part of it too, where it's like the midpoint looks like the end of like a Super Mario Brothers 3 level. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, like, first of all, like, you're playing as Luigi all the time, which is cool, but then with SMBX, it's like, it kind of comes with the physics. It's a little slower, and his jump's a little floatier, and, you know, it's good for some things. And, like, I will say I like that the level design as a whole is all based around that. It wasn't like a last minute decision where it was like you had Mario all the time and then you changed it to the Luigi only at the last second, and then like all the jumps were just Mario jumps, and you know there's no levels that you just can't make because of speed or whatnot, so that's good. But yeah, just the whole SMBX experience is not, for me, as enjoyable as at playing SMW, which is rather sad. There's lots of episodes and stuff that exist, but I don't know if or when I'll actually experience them, because it's just so rare for me to be in a mood where I'm like, I'm gonna boot up SMBX and hope that, you know, there is no laggities, even though there's literally nothing running on a computer that's, you know, really not that, like, not a bad computer. It's not like super duper powerful gaming PC thing, but, you know, it's pretty good for what it is. And, you can see it a little here and there. It's little frame rate issues and whatnot. I went back to expressions just to make things easier with OBS and its finickiness. Well, that's it for this episode. See you, everybody. Except death montage, that occurred twice.